Greetings and salutations to the awakened and those asleep. I hope everyone is deciding to make it another wonderful day and at least make the day 1% better than yesterday. Be mindful of your thoughts, align your actions to be an expression of self love and love for your fellow human. I hope some of you are at least starting to question your programming. The message in this video is about how programmed humans will freely and openly ridicule or attack their fellow humans that they do not understand. Personally, I do not blame them. I know they are lost in the brainwashing and programming we have all suffered from since birth. And the sad part is they will probably never see the truth of this world in this lifetime. That is certainly their choice. Free will is the eternal factor in this school of life. My job is to release this information into the world. I already intuitively knew of the 33% rule going in on this, and that is fine with me. Frankly, when I was given this task, I ignored it for about a week because Source told me to preach about self improvement of the spirit. I got a picture of myself preaching to people like the way Jesus or Buddha would. I had just recently healed myself and I did not want to die a horrible death as Jesus did just yet. The chosen would understand when you choose to ignore your divine mission or calling, nothing sits right. Incessant ringing of the ears, the uneasiness of the soul, and so on. I came to terms with it and accepted that if that is what must happen, then I will accept that fate. But when I fully accepted my mission, I was happy to know that I would not need to die for humans in this incarnation because that did not work. The teachings were corrupted. So instead, Father, Source, the universe let me know I will be living a long life in this incarnation, which I was surprised and kind of happy about because there are many things I still look forward to experiencing again. I know a third of humans will consider or might believe the truth. Another 33% will outright object, hate, and deny what I say. Another third will not care and are content with living as sheep to the systems of control. There will be about 1% of people that are on the fence with the rule of the thirds, so that is fine too. Honestly, with the state of the human race right now, I would be happy if 10% of humans wake up, realize the immortality of their soul, evolve their immortal energies, heal, and ascend. If more wake up to the truth of intergenerational lies fashioned as absolute truth, then great. You can only lead the horse to water, but you cannot make him or her drink. It is just funny to me that there are fully grown humans that have the energetic life force level of a child, that live life just oblivious to anything other than what they can see. And they have been conditioned to think that it is normal to be that way. I don't think most people realize that they cannot take these temporary things with them in their next lives. Generations of humans have become so disconnected with their internal energies that most even doubt the existence of their immortal soul. If they do believe in their soul, they do not acknowledge the immortality of their own divine spark. The cabal and systems of control know this, hence have tediously worked behind the scenes to establish these lies and gaslight generations of humans to believe their false narratives. The simple act of keeping ourselves grounded and connected to the earth has been blocked by intergenerational programming about wearing rubber shoes on our feet to prevent the positive electrons of the Earth from synchronizing with our internal energies. Human bodies are meant to release negative energy electrons into the Earth, which Mother Gaia is happy to accept and cleanse for us while providing each human with positive electrons to nurture the human body. Humans of today live their lives not realizing how such a simple symbiotic relationship with our planet affects the health of our bodies. Grounding our feet in soil, grass, trees, and just standing on the natural elements of Mother Earth positively nurtures and heals our bodies. We have chosen to live in isolation by cutting off the connection with our planet. Even with regard to this simple truth, the 33% rule will apply. Most will not care because that way of life is all they have ever known. This is just one of the manipulations of the systems of control, and there are many, many layers to this programming we have all suffered from. The sad thing here is that humans just voluntarily eat up all the programming to be brainwashed through their regularly scheduled programming from the boxes that tell lies to their vision, so they remain under the veils of illusion. When I see evidence of this pop up in my platform or in social media, I feel sorry for these souls that are so lost in the sauce that they do not even know it. Humans have been conditioned, brainwashed, and programmed to think the way that they do since being indoctrinated through all the layers of the systems of control. If humans refuse to wake up and at least consider that they have been and are being lied to by the institutions, governments, organizations, the educational system on how to think, then that is their choice. Ever since the advent of Facebook back in 2009, my bio has stated, "In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king." This is actually a favorite quote from a graphic novel that I loved, and it has deeply resonated with me, and I never changed it. It has been my bio for well over a decade. In a world of conspiracy theories that are all turning out to be true, maybe humans of this generation or the next will someday appreciate the insight people like myself have in terms of energetic and spiritual evolution. I can only hope that people at least consider using their third eye or intuition to seek the truth for themselves without the bias of upbringing, conditioning, brainwashing, and programming by society, religion, and the many layers of the systems of control. People are actually proud to be called sheep these days, which shocked me even more. These social media thugs are arrogant, negative, hateful, jealous humans that, instead of being happy for others, actually try to inflict their own inner trauma onto others. And they do not even realize what they are doing. They have never looked within themselves to heal from inner child wounds and have allowed these wounds and society to shape their very existence. I stand 10 toes down in my ordained mission for the all, the universe, the Almighty. Anyone that wants to come at me, please look at yourself first. Maybe consider healing, or you will die a bitter, ugly soul with no contribution to the betterment of the human race. Is being a puppet and program of traumas, society, religions, and allowing these to dictate your lives really all that you choose to be? Life is not all about what you can see in front of you. It is infinitely more than the tangible things you bask in with your unawakened senses. Try to at least observe the regularly scheduled programming that you so love to gobble up. Does it spread low or high energetic frequencies? At least consider studying things that the world doesn't tell you to study or know. Are you really content with being a robot, life force energy battery to be used and siphoned, swap energies from, by the systems of control? Please rediscover the innate divinity of the divine spark that is your immortal soul. I am awakened, enlightened, and living in my purpose to try to help my brothers and sisters. If I trigger you, then great. That means I am effective in my job. I am not here to conform to society like the lost sheep. I am here to awaken you, help you realize the truth of this current era, teach you how to heal and ascend so you can all finally become worthy of the stars. Thank you so much. I love you all. Know and believe that you all hold the power of the Almighty Spirit inside you. Please share and subscribe.